Today, national correspondent Jamie Gangel is introducing us to a truly super mom. Jamie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah. Just outside Philadelphia, we met an amazing woman who's dedicating her life to foster children who need to be adopted. And she and her entire family are leading by example.
Larry blended 3 of his kids and 3 of hers like the Brady Bunch. But when Val shared her parenting dream with Larry, their family got a whole lot bigger.
The charity gala benefits the Being Beautiful Foundation. It's set up by Valerie Crabb and her husband Larry. They actually take in foster children and they make it so that they can have a better life, that they can actually achieve success.
When she gets up and tells her story, the youth are inspired. They have hope. They have hope that if she went through that and felt forgotten, then we're not forgotten.
Crabb is a mom with a capital M, even though she hates to admit it.
I had to accept it, and I looked in the mirror and said, you know what, I am super mom.
And over the past decade, they've adopted and fostered 8 children and mentored hundreds more through their foundation. But when reaching out to foster youth, Valerie saw a huge problem.
Foster kids that are stuck in group homes all over the country. I read it and I fell in love with her.
She had been through 10 foster families. What made you fall in love with her?
I felt like she was talking to me through the words on the paper. I felt like she was calling for me.
But at the last minute, the agency gave Angela to another foster family. Valerie was devastated, but her mother told her not to worry.
She was standing in the kitchen and she said, you are going to get this little girl. Mark my words. 2 hours after that, my mother died. Got the call that evening and they said, we wanted to know if you wanted Angie. And I said, wow, she knew. When people found out what I was doing, everybody said, no, don't do it. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know what type of child this is going to be. You don't need the aggravation or the headache. My husband said, don't listen to anybody. If you want to do this and I support you, you do it. 10 foster homes. 10. And then I saw the things that occurred. I read the things that occurred. And the things that she would do to herself, and she wasn't happy, and they explain everything. I knew I had to have her.
I just wanted to stay there forever. I knew at that moment when I first walked in the door.
And then when we adopted her, she wanted to get a little sister. They have just made me feel complete. That bond is it's unbreakable. Even if you don't give birth to them, it's unbreakable.
We decided to create like a hybrid, something in between foster parenting and congregate care called the house parent model, where you have a mom and dad who are there 24/7 that creates stability for these kids.
The hardest part about this is when the referrals come in, I want to take them all, but I can't.
Well, Val's a hero because she just has a heart for kids. She wants to save them all.
Larry's a hero because he allows me to do what I need to do for these kids.
Lord have mercy, hats off to both of you. I'm impressed. What is it that makes some people go in to resolve a problem that most of us care about? But we don't all open up our house like that. What is that thing that makes you charge into the situation and says, I've got to fix this?
I think the experience that I had from doing this, going to the group homes. So going into the group homes, when I saw the need for teens, it broke my heart. And something just hit me and said, you're not done. You have to bring them home.
Her idea, create residential group homes.
Pull them into a family with a mom and dad. Don't get 2. We could do 8. We could do as many as we want.
Starting with their home.
4 girls will be in here.
Valerie says she's licensed and will move in 6 girls later this month. Her goal? Open 10 more homes just like hers.
You just love them so much and you want the best for them, and you can't just say it, you have to do it.
A super mom changing the game on foster care by creating families. Cherry Gregg, KWOW News Radio for CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Your dream of having an inspirational gala evening for young women. We've gotten a whole team of volunteers together to help make today matter. We're not going to wait for the future to make this happen. We're gonna do it now. Sound good?
Is this real?
It's absolutely real.
10 years ago, I adopted 2 girls, children that are in foster care. They are fighters, but they never get that boost of people making them feel better about themselves. They're on their own. They're alone. They want to just feel like they belong. These kids, they can't be forgotten. It's going to be a ball extravaganza for foster girls. A gala in one day. Yes. It's going to build their confidence and encourage them that they're special, that they're beautiful inside and out.
Well, I didn't expect all of this. They just told us we was going to go to a banquet.
I feel like I'm a superstar.
When I got here, I started crying because I never experienced anything like this before.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Inspiration Gala.
These beautiful young ladies who are growing up in the system. Ladies, you are phenomenal.
Girls, you're not alone. And I'm never gonna quit. And I'm never gonna stop because you matter.